Alright guys, so today we're going to go over how to sharpen hooks. Now, I've got a jig out here because this is what I'm currently sharpening right now, or some of my football head jigs. But this applies for any hook, even including treble hooks. Now first, you're going to need hooks that need sharpened. And then two, you're going to need some kind of hook sharpener. Now it doesn't have to be a specific hook sharpener. This is just a Bass Pro that I picked up. They're only about $5 or $6. You can get a whetstone will work too. I only use the fine side. A lot of times if you have to use the rough side, it's probably not even worth saving at that point. Unless it's, if it's a jig or something like that, you might want to put a little bit more effort into it, because it costs more to replace this than just a single hook, or even, especially a treble hook. You can usually get those normally pretty affordable. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Now, whenever my hooks don't bite into my fingernail with just light pressure, that's whenever I know that they need sharpened. So what I'll do is you'll take your fine side, that one, and then your coarse side. You'll take your fine side. Now on these single hooks, I find that not using the actual hook groove actually doesn't work as well. I find that using just the flat sides work better. Now you want to work it this way through the point. You don't want to go that way, because what happens is you end up just getting burrs at the end, and you think it's sharp, but it's really not. It's really just a burr. So you want to go like this, okay? So on this one, it's pretty dull, but it's not too bad. So I'll go ahead and with light pressure, I'll take two, I'll flip it around so I can use the fine side. 2 or 3, we'll go 3. And then I like to do each side first, and then I like to go to the top. And you can kind of see the angle I'm trying to keep it at, about right there. So there's 3 on each side, and already that's really has helped quite a bit. But it can still be a little bit sharper. So we'll go ahead and go 3 more. Man, this wheat guard is really in the way on this bigger jig. This is a 3/4. Let me do it a 4th. There, now I'm almost applying no pressure at all. You can see it just does not want to come off there. Almost hanging vertical. Now here's another one that is it's not too bad. You could definitely get by with it. It's a little sticky, but we'll go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Then already that is about just as sharp as that other one. Well, let's go ahead and hit it once. There we go. Now that's really, really sharp. So, like I said, on those big single hooks, that's when I prefer to just use the flat sides. But when it comes to a treble hook, I have found, at least on this specific one, it works better to use the actual groove here that's actually made for hooks. I feel like it does a lot better job than the triples. Why that is, I really don't know. That's just what I've found from using this specific hook sharpener. Now, like I mentioned earlier, there's all kinds of different hook sharpeners. You've got a normal size one, you've got small ones, but really anything that you can kind of sharpen or hone anything with will work. If you have a knife sharpener, that's not one that you can, it's not like one you run the knife through it, If it's just a regular knife sharpener like a whetstone or any type of block, like I have another one that will work just fine for this, and then I have a whetstone too that I could use. I just like to use this because it's small, it's lightweight, it fits in the bag well. I can keep it with me all the time. That way, you know, if I'm using a jig and I'm putting a trailer on it and I realize the hook is kind of dull, I can go ahead and get it sharp on the spot. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys. God bless.